are, of course, vexed due to the facts that are being presented to us, in which case we have a government that keeps telling our people who are in negotiating tables, we don't have money for giving them no raise, and it's not going to happen this year, and if we don't want it, it'll be next 3 years if we don't want it. And on the other hand, we have the same government, very same government, going on public and saying that we have enough money. What's the problem, right? And I know that eventually they're going to turn that into some sort of merry-go-round and say, but we did not mean it for that, we meant it for this. But the reality is that the government indeed can afford it. If they were to spend the money wisely, they can afford it. We're not saying that they are evil people. We're not saying that they do this intentionally. That would be left up to their conscience, right? As only you know what intentions you have. But what we're saying is that if they would institute the monitoring systems in place, not only the PSC, but also at the Senate level and other controls that are in place within government, that would allow government to spend more wisely. And we will have more than enough to give the teachers and give the public servants the necessary raise. But that hasn't happened. So,
can you speak to rising tension in the unions? I remember back in 2005 when you could tell everything seemed to just momentum on top of momentum, and the unions provided the numbers for the movement. Maybe the impetus came somewhere else, right, but the union provided the numbers. Do you see something like that? Do you see us reaching to that point?
I'm hoping not, but I'm like you, I'm becoming skeptical. I'm becoming skeptical because on one hand, we have National Trade Union Congress that represents basically the same group of people that elect governments. If you sit down and do the numbers, you'd realize that workers represent the good majority of voters that will put back a party in power. And on the other hand, we have a government that seems to be not respecting that fact. And when that happens, it's a very bad combination for the country. And of course, it will definitely step up the ante, and will have the unions starting to rise and make that move for a change if they see the need for a change.